What is up, everyone? It's your boy Nathan here with Win with Nathan, the coach. Guys, I told you we'd shoot this video after talking about 5 things every borrower should know. Let me throw out something to you that cracks me up about investors. Investors, here's my question to you. Every investor out there, all levels. Why am I getting a phone call? No. Why are you offering on properties and not getting pre-approved? Why are you?
What you just said is one of the most insanely idiotic things I have ever heard.
Why are you offering to go under contract? You go under contract on a deal and you have no idea if you qualify. You might be thinking, Nathan, you're stupid. No one does that. Guys, I am telling you right now, they do. All right? Hear me out. There is a lot of different types of lending out there, right? Depending on the type of lending you do, depends on what you need to have done. Guys, there are unlicensed brokers out there who focus on what's called business purpose loans. Those unlicensed brokers out there might not pull your credit. They might not want to pay to pull your credit. They might not be doing anything. So they are telling you, hey, you're pre-approved. Go ahead and make an offer on $1 million property. And they haven't even pulled your credit yet. So what happens, and this does happen, I've seen it, when they then pull your credit and you go from a 760 that you thought you were because Credit Karma this, and you're a 700. Your rate changes, your down payment changes, the cash flow changes. Who do you have to blame? Right? Do you blame the broker? You should, but who do you really blame? You blame yourself for being an idiot, right? Guys, it's not rocket science out there, right? I understand brokers on all loan platforms usually want to just pull a soft pull just because they want to see the score to give you a rough idea. We get calls all the time because we are not a brokerage shop that says, hey, why do you pull our credit to get us pre-approved? There's a couple of reasons. One, because we're good at our job and we understand that credit score is just one factor of the credit. You got to look at the trade lines and look at what's going on, right? If you don't have certain things or you have negative things on there, it can cost you a deal. Number two, it's my stinking name. My name is important to me. If I do not pull your credit and I do not know you and confident in you because you're a past client that I've seen files like 3 months ago, seen your credit, that's my name on the line. If I pre-approve you and then all of a sudden you go under contract for $1 million property and then I pull your credit and you have something on there that affects the pricing or affects the down payment and you get mad, you're going to be upset, leave a review. The agents on buyers and seller side are both going to hate it. They're going to think of my name and think of, wow, he failed. So guys, that's my name, right? That's my name, not yours. So that's the reason why it's important to work with people who know what they're doing, right? Again, there are companies out there that charge a lot of fees, right? Excessive fees, but they also don't pull your credit and pre-approve you. As an investor, if I have a working relationship with you and I just closed your deal 6 months ago and I know what your credit score is, I am confident in what I can pre-approve you for. But if you're going to a company that's on Bigger Pockets or all these other like marketing lead things and saying they're the best of the best and they can't pull your credit and they're not licensed, guys, why are you working with them?
You can dance your way there from Old Zealand.
You an idiot?
Right? If they can't pre-approve you with a confidence and they have to say, hey, I can't pull your credit. I got to call someone else to pull your credit. I got to call someone else to pull your pricing. I got to call someone else to read the guidelines. Why are you working with them? Guys, this is my rant. I just listened to a video this morning on the treadmill. This lady was talking about how she's the #1 purchasing team in the country with Fannie Mae and Freddie and government loans, right? Great. She was talking about how terrible how many rescue deals she has to do because brokers are doing a soft pull or not pulling their credit at all, even licensed people. And she has to rescue it because as soon as they see the trade lines and all the debt, their pre-approval's out the door. Same thing with investors, guys. Investors, like, it blows my mind that you guys don't want your credit pulled to make sure you're pre-approved. Because here's the thing. If an agent calls me and says, hey, and this happens, they do vet, and usually I call the seller agent too when I make offers. I'm still batting 100% in 3 years. If I've pre-approved someone, I've not had that loan turned down. The only one that's been turned down in the last 3 years, we turned it down because we caught them with mortgage fraud. So my name means something. If I pre-approve someone, it has weight behind it. I look at credit, I look at all this stuff. Again, if you're going to a company that can't even pull credit or won't pull credit, why are you wasting your time?
God, that's amazing. You are so talented. Huh? Wait a second. Something's not right here. You were just making it look like you were playing. You're a phony. Hey, this guy's a great big phony. That's right. You're a big fat phony.
Right? I get it. They were recommended to you by someone. But guys, you're going to lose your earnest money unless you lie and say we want to get out of it with inspection or whatever if you're offering, right? Because your credit was never pulled. And if a seller agent calls them and says, hey, have you pre-approved them? What's that person going to say? Yeah, we pre-approved them. Well, what's your pre-approval letter say? Does it say we reviewed their credit? They can't pull credit. Did we review their assets? Well, we can't get their assets, right? Like, you got to be sure, because if a seller agent calls me, and this has happened where someone has said that I'm working with them and I pre-approved them, and I say, I've pulled their credit, yes, I have not pre-approved them, and they don't have a pre-approval letter from me yet because I'm still waiting on documentation because I want to ensure that it's a clean pre-approval. That's me caring about my name and doing the due diligence. And there's a lot of lenders out there that do that, and brokers. So guys, if you are getting pre-approved to offer on a property and your credit hasn't been pulled yet, be very wary. Be very wary that they might not be the right people to work with. So guys, until next time, that's my rant. Have a good one.